So, slight special treat. Steak is resting, dry aged New York strip from De Braga, place I order steaks from, and looking through the cellar to see what I wanted to have with it, and chose the Smith Madrone 2015 Cabernet from Spring Mountain District. I spoke about this in my mega unboxing. I think it was a mega unboxing. So recently saw a little piece called Behind the Glass about the Smith Madrone winery, the two brothers that started it, clear out all this timber and forest to plant these vineyards, these grapes up there, and they've been very successful, and they've been trying to bring back sort of, everybody sort of says this, not everybody, but they definitely say established in 1971, so they've been there for a real long bit, and establish sort of the older way of making wine, not overly unctuous, overly gobby, but classy, elegant, restrained, but still exuding that Napa fruit, which everyone's grown to love. I'm trying to see if there's anything on the back that has the alcohol percentage, because I am curious at the ABV. I don't see it offhand, but let's look a little bit more here. So I thought I'd seen, oh, there it is, 14.3. So it's not in that 15 plus range. Even like 1% makes a huge difference in body. A wine that's 15 versus 16 is very different. If you go 14 to 16, it's like you're drinking something totally different. That viscosity in the mouth, the alcohol, it's tough. 16%ers are really tough to really make balanced and not be so alcoholic, but and decanting this just for a little bit. I think sometimes certain pairings, so this is one of my favorite types of steak, an overly dry aged New York prime strip, and then a great Cabernet with a few years of age. A lot of my wines are very, very young, unfortunately, in my cellar. As soon as I saw this wine print, the corkscrew, like I said, I had just seen that whole Behind the Glass episode of Psalm TV, and it's like the wine was just right there, ripe for the picking. 60-ish dollars. So again, not inexpensive, but in that range of that, those $50-$60 cabs of Napa. And it does not smell like that overly insane gobby blackberry cassis gobby fruit. Definitely smells a little more restrained. I feel like it needs to open up more, but yeah, it's got some of that Bing cherry. I don't want to say candied. I feel like a candied apple smell. I'm not getting many herbs right now. No green pepper, no pyrazines that I'm detecting right now. Still think it needs to open up a little bit more. Not a Bing cherry, that candied apple, like I said. What else am I getting? A little bit more of a red cassis than a black cassis. Like very ripe red fruits, little, and maybe a slight underripe of the darker fruits is kind of what I'm getting at right now. Let's see. Very tannic still. It's there. This has got longevity, great acidity, so really good acidity balanced with that tannin. Medium plus body mouth. It's really good. This is really, you just screams for a steak here, especially with that tannin. I can't believe how young. I know it's a 2015. And it's not that old, 6 years, but it just tastes so young still. So young. I think they are staying true to what they said. We want their wines to be able to age, but also not be the stereotypical fruit bomb type. There's a little sour cherry here on the palate. This kind of screams a little bit old world-ish. It's like a nod to the old world a little bit, specifically France and Italy, with that sour cherry. And I'm not picking up tobacco yet, or leather, or any of those notes, or scorched earth that I would get in Bordeaux. So, interruption, and I just read the back of the bottle, and it absolutely tastes exactly what they're trying to do. They're definitely going for wines that have longevity, and this will have longevity. I think this wine still needs more time, but I think it's great now, but needs food, but it's great. You could just feel it. It's got that foundation to go a long way. They're dry farmed also, so they don't irrigate at all. Whatever the so many interruptions. See how this opens up with dinner here. I'm going to enjoy it with my steak now. Probably have a little bit tomorrow night. See if there's anything else to report on it. If there's anything, I'll probably buy 2 more of these and lay them down for another, gosh, at least 5 more years. So if I'm opening this up in 2026, that'll be a good timeline for this. I should even mark that on the bottle. I'll probably never remember that and open it prematurely again, but I'll be looking for these if I see more other vintages. I would love to see an older vintage that's sort of ready to drink now. And this is the first time I've had a Napa cab that the tannins just feel old world. That's what it is. The tannins here are old world. A more grainy, less silky, but that's fine because they get silky over time. But I appreciate what they've done here with this wine and how they've made it. So, sticking true to what they want to do, and good for them. So, dinner time, I'll report more on it, how it paired with the dinner, with the steak, and go from there.